Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Starbuck here, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail Part 220 or 221. It's one of those two, 222 maybe. I don't know. But we are currently in the mission Sun, Repel Stars, and Pale Moon. Find a quiet place to relax with Cyrene. We just talked to those two, Apollonius and Virginia, which I love both of them. I do love both of them. They're just from the last time I played this update. I loved them, and I still do love them dearly. I think they're a great duo. Yeah. But
this place was your original bath chamber. Perfect
Yes.
for avoiding prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now.
that's what I suggested last episode.
The smell is...
Oh! Hysilens is in there!
Wait, don't go in yet.
Who's there?
I remember.
Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Grey Fry?
Little sea hair?
You barged into here without warning.
I
Was it an
remember this.
accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
I want to bathe with you. Yeah. If you wanted the image, there it is. But oh, I remember this. I actually have this in my capture gallery from last time. Why are you here? I didn't see anything. What were you doing here? Oh, I see everything. Is she naked? Oh, she's naked. Good thing she's currently a bit submerged. Otherwise, we would see a lot more than we can see now. What should we say? I didn't see anything.
Is that so? That your eyes shine brighter than pearls?
Sorry. We didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints.
You're not gonna stand up, are you?
Forget it. If Duck's Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
The hunt? Blood? The hunt?
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Oh!
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
There is blood on her! I just realized! It was you, wasn't it? I'll inform the gods. You're a vicious fish. That's what I said last time.
Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Ladon has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
Fair enough. That is such my response. I reserve judgment on this. It seems a bit too extreme for me to accept. Yeah, it does seem a bit extreme.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But, Miss Hysilens, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach. The great fish consumed the small, and when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hare. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hysilens, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day, suddenly have the time to visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish. I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
Oh! Damn! They seem pretty close. There's a strange chemistry between them. Aglaya is so different from her past self. They are very close.
You sensed it too, huh? By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Titan's book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolus kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Aglaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
You will weave the most romantic thing in the world. You will forge the long stairs to Aranova. You will bathe in the golden light of hope. Yeah, I think the first one is more her.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, No one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaia has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits.
She looks quite relieved. Do you know each other well? Yes, they do. She looks quite relieved.
Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles,
Aw, a
I
cute
can
little
sense
nod.
the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
Miss Hysilens has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
I still feel kind of bad about interrupting her bathing session. Now we don't always have to be under the Imperator's watchful eye. This bath chamber was originally mine! We're just a roommate. Roommates? Roommates. Well, now that we're in a different timeline, it was never really mine to begin with, ever. But, it was mine once in a different timeline. Yeah, now we should be safe.
Indeed. But she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were doing. I forgot. Hey! Herta!
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she
Uh-oh.
firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
I haven't even said anything and you already know everything? Next time, don't steal my lines. Tisk tisk. The road ahead will be long and difficult. Let's do a bit of teasing.
Not a bad imitation.
Since you didn't refute anything, I'll just assume I guessed it all right. We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Catorzane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos. Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert.
Connected? Maybe he's the creation of some genius. Could he be related to the Emperor? What if he's the thinking unit of Noose? No. Noose is the thinking unit of Noose, I think. That is a sentence. That is a sentence. Maybe. I don't know. I forgot,
We
I
can
mean.
first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha, oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
Too boring. Genius Society number 4, Genius Society number 23, Genius Society number 27 and 66. I vote for the Lord of Silence. Even you can't come up with an accurate answer. Finally, we'll get to face off with some big names. No, this seems a bit, maybe offensive. Finally! Well, actually, that could be a bad thing. I vote.
We also have the same suspicions for now,
Whoa,
but further verification is needed.
her tone changed.
That's all I have to say. will depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
We know.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind.
Tell me about it.
Let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Cerydra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
We must avoid direct confrontation with Lygus. We'll operate carefully when the time comes. We must avoid that.
It's settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way. It's been a long day. We should get some rest now.
Maybe so. I don't feel like resting yet. No, I do. Rest well and get ready for the banquet.
Yes, let's get ready for the banquet. Look,
Oh!
the venue's right ahead.
I remember this very well. Everything's happening so quickly. Holy Imperator's Grove of Epiphany. Are we still in the challenge? Oh, we are too. Head to the banquet area.
You're singing. It feels so romantic.
It's about to get a whole lot more romantic, Cyrene. Trust me.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
Oh no!
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
I know, right?
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words. It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
Oh, we can't hand that over. Go with their plan and hand it to him. What does your gut tell you? Not good, this is a trap. Well, we're not just gonna go with it, are we? Oh. Choices, choices, choices. And I've already made this choice, now I have to remake it. Do I have to reset my progress 33,550,336 times? To... What does your gut tell you, Cyrene?
My gut feeling, huh? Why don't we go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after?
Oh.
After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next. But that's actually gonna be our shortcut, right?
Guests.
All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly. Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Cerydra supposed to be the focus of the banquet?
Yeah.
She's not even here.
Oh.
Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Hysilens. We'll get to her later.
Is there anything else we can help you with, dear guests? Or do you want me to recount the great Imperator's heroic deeds?
No?
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew that the scholars hid in the cellar. Wanna try it?
Wouldn't this be considered getting drunk on duty? No drinking on the job. I want some too. Yeah.
I'd never refuse to share a drink with Dux Brumalis, especially if she seeks me out first. Don't worry, dear guests. The banquet security won't be compromised. I'd never get drunk before her. This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew. You're welcome to try it and see whether our drinks are as good as those from beyond the sky.
Oh, no they're not.
Thank you for the offer, but we're more interested in knowing when the Imperator will be back.
The drinks at the Penaconian bar.
The
Oh!
Imperator? Who knows? Maybe she's hiding somewhere, thinking up weird ideas again. If you ask me, she's never treated us soldiers properly, even though we put our necks on the line for her.
Hey, I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Seneca. Either retract your statement or duel me.
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand straight by the end of this.
You wish. Be careful you don't get drunk first.
Actually, there are so many people. We wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here. I know. Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
Okay.
Then you've got to come.
Aggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
Wise, you were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About Hysilens? Or Little Cypher? You take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Are you hesitating? Maybe it's better not to disturb them.
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treaty or Aggie?
No. I'm just wondering whether you've seen the Imperator.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the deliverer should look like. Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free.
To the flame chase journey. Yeah, that sounded badass. To Treeby and Aglaya. Hail to the new world. To the flame chase journey. To Treeby and Aglaya, I have to.
Cheers.
Wait, we can listen.
Hold it. Oatmeal suits us way better than honey brew.
Oh, please give me a bowl as well, teacher.
Could we listen to the
Let's
others'
get married after the war's
conversation?
Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand straight by the end of this.
Whoa.
You wish. Be careful you don't get drunk first.
And these two I also noticed.
Make sure no one heard that.
Then you've got to come back alive.
Heard what? Huh? What? Who?
Want to go show off some moves?
Spare me. We're marching to war tomorrow.
Hello. Welcome to the banquet.
Hello to you too. What a lively party. Actually, we've got more urgent matters to attend to. No, we don't. Hello to you too.
Ah, so the Deliverer is attending this event, as expected. Little Virginia here was just wondering whether she should go find you.
As the great Imperator's historian, I'm responsible for composing poems and songs for everyone in the Flame Chase army. But I have no idea how I should record myself in the annals.
Little Virginia is wondering whether you can let slip a hint or two about her future, so she can find some inspiration to write about herself.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. Besides, we don't even know her in the future. But she'll probably get really disappointed if we tell her that. What should we do?
Tell her bluntly that we can't do that. Give a roundabout refusal, make up a white lie. A roundabout refusal? Wait, what's a roundabout refusal? Oh, refusal. Tell her bluntly?
Alright, I got it. We can't reveal too much, but I think it wouldn't hurt to start your poem with the future. Maybe use something like, with hope, I write down the tale of tomorrow for myself. Silently waiting, day after day, till the moment it fulfills its promise. How's that?
Oh, that's exactly what I'm after. I'm so inspired. Thank you so much. I feel like I can actually finish composing the heroic saga of Flame Chase once we end this campaign.
Apollonius nodded, showing approval of your answers. Whew. Pretty good for some improv. That line of yours was quite versatile. Pretty good.
Hey, that wasn't improvised, you know. I memorized it so I could show it off to you. By the way, in return for that, are you able to tell us where the Imperator is?
Please.
The Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this early. She believes that rulers should stay silent in places where their subjects hold private conversations. Why don't we have a toast before she arrives? To reason, which is held but not revealed.
To romance, which will surely echo.
Gray fry. A little sea hare.
Huh?
Please come over and share the delicacies of the deep sea with me.
I would come over, but you called me Grey Fry, so I'm gonna just listen.
What a romantic conclusion. Let me have a few jars of honey brew as a treat.
Now, don't drink too much.
You want to go show off some moves?
Fine, Hysilens!
Oh, that was a bit too much, honey brew.
You two have been wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
No, we love it here.
It's great.
It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you.
Oh? Oh!
See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles.
If you wanted the image, there it is. I also have this in my capture gallery. Dude, I love both of those images.
On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the Deliverer.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
Yeah.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well then, let me prove my innocence.
Hysilens raises the goblet of honeydew to her lips, deliberately arching her neck so you can watch the liquids descend down her throat as she swallows.
See? It's completely safe.
Oh.
I feel like Miss Hysilens wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
Yep. Then I'll gladly accept it. I want a new cup for myself. Mine is shouldn't drink. Oh, come on! I'm almost at that age of drink. I've actually drank alcohol before. This Japanese stuff, which I still have the bottle for. I see it right now. It was fucking good. Japanese alcohol is so good. It's so good. Seriously. But yeah, and then I tried a different alcohol. I can't remember what the name was. Disgusting. If it's not Japanese alcohol, it's not good. If it's Japanese alcohol, it's the best, okay? I'll gladly... Does this count as Japanese alcohol? I think it does. Then I'll gladly accept it.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk.
Oh!
On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
The clay cup touches your lips in the blink of an eye. She is indeed the Imperial Blade of the Imperator, and the swiftest swordmaster in Amphorius.
Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
Glug, glug.
How is it? Sweet enough?
Oh, that was good. That was amazing. It's not bad. No, no, no. It's not bad is an understatement. Ooh, that was delicious. Thank you, Hysilens. It has a very complex taste. I'll just go. It's not bad.
As long as you like it. Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagusa's fickleness before we set off to face their waves. Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew. Now, please turn around.
Oh.
Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
I remember this bit. Lygus. The Imperator, when did she... Lygus! I knew he'd be here! What did you do? Lygus.
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator in that Fioros.
Yep.
But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Thank you again, Hysilens.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros. The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within, and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy, and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hysilens?
Speak your mind.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her.
Thank you.
Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation. I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
Thank you, Hysilens.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the
I
adventure.
love you. Okay, let's go.
'Cause you haven't had enough.
Catch it up
Let's
with
mingle in the crowds here.
Seneca.
Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
I'm trying.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will. Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance.
Oh.
Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society.
They're not a cult.
Organized, but steeped in abject insanity.
They're not a cult.
Oh, there's also the Astral Express, a group of lawless vagrants.
Whoa.
That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
The Ackman Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests. Walk a little longer with me, Theoros. I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Great Fry, a little sea hare? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
Won't they get suspicious though, Hysilens? Okay.
Spare me.
Hey, Virginia.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
Gulp down the honeydew in front of you. Chat with the guests next to you. Play a game with Cyrene. Chat.
So, you have this super duper speedy rotation of destruction into Amphorius?
Oh. Huh? Oh, I got it. It's that thing, right? Oh, the one behind the research and development of this golden blood principle is Idonia's manager.
Oh dear. Seems like you've met your match, partner.
I'm so full of inspiration right now. And I feel so light.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours. And it seems like all is well. Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Deal with me?
Good
Whoa.
question. Do not let her fool you. That woman from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within her body. She must not be allowed to tarnish your glory. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand her over to me.
No.
You plan to torture her?
Oh!
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do you?
Indeed. It's a pity that anti-Catherians are lightweights when it comes to drinking. Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you. You should head back to your seats for now.
Oh. Okay. Virginia, you have anything else to say?
Memory crystals must be examined with a convex lens.
Oh, what?
Sorry, I didn't realize it was you.
Oh.
You want to go show off some moves?
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
Spare me.
Hysilens?
I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you.
Okay, thank you. Take your seat and wait. We don't have a lot of time, but we'll continue anyways.
This honey brew sure wears off fast.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty. What does she mean? The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hysilens. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
That's not true. what's going on? Now that we're at a disadvantage again, so the whole thing's busted. What's going on?
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners.
Oh.
She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Cerydra, and I am the Imperator! If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
We must convince Cerydra. We must kill the Imperator. There's no other way. No! Kill her! No! We must convince her.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
Right.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword? I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Let's try to watch our words carefully.
Why does it still sound like that? Is it because of the honeydew? I think it is. Start with the Defiance that lasted 30 million cycles. Start with the fake Aeronova. The Defiance, start with that.
Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of world-bearing was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Ides Elysiae. In order to combat the lies of the Aeronova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of the destruction, he lived through history more than 30 million times, hoping futilely to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
Cerydra listens to your words silently. Talk about Lygus' sins, talk about the Iron Tomb's true identity. Lygus, let's, rat him out.
Lygus is not a guide at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about Amphorius, and cares even less about your glory and campaigns. The only thing he cares about is completing the Amphorian experiment, making sure Iron Tomb is born into this world, and using it to utterly destroy the Cosmic Order. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
Cerydra listens to your words and shows no change in emotion. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Talk about the Trailblazer's duty. Talk about the Trailblazer's resolve. Talk about the duty.
I walk the path of the Trailblaze. My friends and I have always obeyed the creed of explore, understand, establish, and connect. Conquest and destruction are never ways to build bridges between people. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lygus, and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
That was truly a chaotic speech.
Chaotic? Wait.
All that needs to be said has been said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison.
Crap.
Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Oh, great Imperator.
Well, I guess...
Your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Was all of this just a performance?
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime.
Oh.
But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
I can toss your words right back at you, like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness. How had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Era Nova, then Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control.
I'm gonna have to end the video here, but we're gonna pick up right here after this. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next Honkai Star Rail video. Take care and goodbye.